How to cook the perfect egg with a runny or soft ganache-like yolk and a tender white without stove. The secret to preparing the perfect egg is maintaining the right temperature. For example, the Japanese have long used knowledge of the temperature of the perfect egg when preparing onsen tamago, hot spring eggs. It refers to eggs that are slowly cooked in hot spring water at a temperature of 60 to 80 degrees Celsius to create silky egg whites and custard-like yolk. In point of fact, 60 to 80 degrees Celsius is just the perfect temperature for cooking eggs. The yolk begins to thicken starts at 64 degrees Celsius. At 70 degrees Celsius the yolk is completely hard. A stable white structure is achieved at 75 to 85 degrees Celsius. At 85 degrees Celsius the white is very dense. We have figured out the required temperature. Now it is important to understand how to transfer the necessary amount of heat to the egg to reach this temperature. In the last video we discussed how to calculate how much heat to transfer to a product for its preparation. We multiply the mass, the difference between the final and initial temperatures and specific heat capacity. An average egg usually weighs 60 grams, in which 30% yolk and 70% white and white shell. Room temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. The specific heat capacity for different parts of the egg is different and ranges from 0.888 to 3.8 joule per gram per degree Celsius. Thus, multiplying these values, we get that we need 10,500 joules of heat. Let's add a small amount of heat for denaturation and losses. It is really small, considering that the heat of denaturation for albumin is 12.2 joule per gram. So we need 12,000 joules. We can get the required amount of heat from boiling water, hot air, or from contact with a hot surface. Water is the most accessible and most capacious energy reservoir on this list. Reversing the formula for the amount of heat, we find that we need 191 grams of water at 95 degrees Celsius. Thanks to the calculation of Dr. Charles Williams, we can calculate that we need at least 7 minutes. If you are interested in calculating time, the formula will be in the description of the video. You can use this knowledge to prepare various foods. For example, cereals, pasta, oatmeal. For tips on how to cook rice, buckwheat, millet in a thermos, see another video on our channel. Meanwhile, we got an egg of perfect shape and consistency. Share in the comments how you cook the perfect eggs. I will be glad to see your advice. Happy kitchen experiments everyone, and see you soon.